And we are back with a Game Show Network edition of the Doin Alright podcast. You know, Bryan always tell us that if this football didn't work, he'll be a game show host. So we're going to put him to the test today. One of the old famous Bryan games. We're going to see what the business is. And he loves to put me in weird conversational spots or whatever. So I'm going to try to talk my way out of a bag today. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. We love y'all to pieces. Like I said, Bryan Broaddus. I like watching your socks every day just to kind of figure out. Cause I didn't pay attention. Bryan, you got the hot boy pants on?
Yeah, you know, this is the
Bryan got hot boy pants on.
It's weird. I feel like I'm a Euro golfer.
They tight around your calves?
Yeah, they're tight around my ankles. Yeah.
Oh man, they can't see. Bryan got hot boy.
Well,
pants on.
if he goes to 2, there we go. Yeah, there we go.
If you had some Jordans on, they gonna
62 years old, man. This is what you do.
They gonna think I ruined your damn life.
No, man, we're good. Hey, listen, I'm really trying hard because Zach does not. He's like, listen, don't show your kneecaps, and I'm like, all right. So I'm having to figure out ways to do this.
Bryan got the hot boy Nike Techs on.
Yeah,
the damn technicals.
Yeah, I got the Techs. Got the Techs on.
Bryan's gonna try to make things very uncomfortable with his line of questioning.
I will.
What you got on that paper there?
Take it away, huh?
What you got on that paper there?
Bachi, I know we've been kind of talking about these defensive players quite a bit. Yeah. What I want you to do today, and by the way, congratulations with the. I told you were going to get clipped.
Oh yeah.
I told you we were going to get clipped on that.
We got clipped up pretty good. Jacob is going to be a character that the audience recognizes.
Yeah, he is going to be. Yeah, anything that we do that's going to be clippable,
viral, and
clippable, he will find it. He will find it. Clippable.
Shouts out to
all
Jacob.
Be clippable.
I won't be reading the comments on them because I ain't got time.
I did read a couple of them.
What'd they say?
They were cool.
Okay.
They were cool. One guy said we're running out of content.
Oh, no.
No, I said, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Watch this. Watch what I'm about to do to you today, though.
Yeah, we got plenty. Go ahead.
We're talking about these defensive rookies quite a bit.
Yep.
I want you to rank them in regard to the current defense. So what you have is you have the current players on defense. Mm-hmm. Put them, not how they'll play, but how do you feel like they fit in, say, like the linebackers, 7 of them.
Sure.
Where do these rookies, without even playing it down.
Got you.
Without even playing it down.
Got you.
I need you to tell me, and we could start. How about this? We'll start off with we'll just start off with. We won't start off with downs.
I got you.
I won't start off with downs.
I got you.
You got me?
Yep.
How about if I start off with Devin Moore?
Okay.
Where does he rank in your positional group for the corners? Mm-hmm. Or you can even make it the secondary if you want.
Got you. I'm not going to use safeties or nickel backs.
Okay.
I'm going to use corners right here.
Okay.
You either full-time slot type guy.
Right.
Or you play on the outside.
Right.
Field or the boundary. Here we go. So I'm just going to give the names. Deron Bland, Durant, Revel, Moore, Carson, Bridges, Darian Kendrick is there.
Yeah.
And Josh Butler.
Right.
That's your list of corners.
Right.
I don't think that Devin Moore, the rookie you just drafted in the 4th round, I don't think Devin Moore falls past 4th. I think your top 3 in whatever order, Durant, Bland, and Revel. I got Devin Moore right there, and he starts the next tier, which is Carson, Butler, Bridges, Kendrick.
Any chance that Moore is better than Revel?
So,
I mean, was there any consideration that maybe from what you saw last year,
sure.
And I'm not trying to punish Revel because I think that if there's 2 guys that I hope have a better season, it's him and Donovan Ezraku.
Yeah.
Well, but was there any thought about, well, maybe, but we both loved Revel.
This is the problem with changing schemes and changing the administrations.
Right.
There's a reason why all our upfield pass rushing 3 techs gone.
Right.
And we got different types of dudes. So Revel was brought in last year under the previous administration, but Revel is like a physical. He's more of the physical guy.
Yeah.
Devin Moore got physical traits too.
Sure.
But Christian Parker and them, Will McClay and them, it seems like they made a point out of all these dudes being mentally powerful.
Right.
So I would say Revel got the nod right now, but in this system that's built for thinkers, and Christian Parker this year went to go find a nickel, a defensive end, a linebacker, a corner, and he all gave them the nod of your smarts got you here.
Right.
If it's a situation where even Revel might be the better corner on some other team, if Devin Moore is smart enough, Revel could be in deep shit. If Devin Moore takes to the system better.
It seems to be when we start to talk about Revel that Christian Parker, whether it's through Jerry and Stephen Jones and Will McClay, but he seems to be positive about the player. That, hey, we're excited to have him. That I wonder if, because you can't really say that about all the others.
Sure.
But I wonder if this is one of the things where Christian Parker came in and said, oh, no, legitimately, this guy could play. Or he's doing this with the front office in mind of trying to put him in. Now, the fact that they went out and got guys, was it more about Revel or was it more about the injuries? Why they go out and get Durant, draft Moore, those guys?
Because it's Bland's injury and we just haven't seen good play from Revel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got names in your cornerback room that could be a part of it, but you can't guarantee those guys anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can't just I actually appreciate this from them, that they're not just going into this thing hoping that Bland's okay. Or
I do too. I do too.
Hoping that Revel's going to take the next step.
I do too.
Just bring these guys in, Durant, sign Durant and draft Moore, just in the event that it don't work out with those two. I don't mind that at all.
Yeah. How about Jaishawn Barham in relation to the inside linebackers?
Okay. Overshown.
Hey, by the way, let me circle back real quick because it popped in my head, and that happens every once in a while.
Okay.
We just talked about Moore. Put him in relationship to the starting 11.
Okay.
Where you would have, does he make the starting 11 or is he outside the starting 11?
He doesn't make the first 11.
But you said he's behind the corners, the starting corners, right?
I can see him popping up in dime packages.
Okay.
I can see him popping up in dime pack. And that'll still be a little difficult because some of your safeties can be playing one of them corners in the dime package. So that makes it a little different. But in contrast to the top 11, I think something's going to happen to somebody in order for Devin Moore to get on the field.
His main level of competition.
Special teams right now.
Main level of competition is
I already think he's ahead of Carson and Bridges.
Yeah, we determined those were deep shit players.
Yes, sir. I think he's ahead of them right now. But I think Devin Moore is more so fighting with Revel.
Devin Moore is
fighting Revel.
Do you see Revel as the starter right now?
I think right now it's Bland and Durant.
Okay.
I think it's Bland and Durant. I think Revel's going to have an opportunity to beat one of those guys. I think the Cowboys would rather Revel beat Durant so that Bland can stay where he's at. I don't quite think that's going to be the case.
Sure.
I think Durant's going to be the best corner out there.
Yeah.
And I think Durant's going to adhere to the system better.
Okay.
Veteran type stuff. But I do think Revel's going to be in the mix. They may rotate him, but if not, Revel's your third guy and Moore is your fourth guy right now.
Okay, now we switch to Jaishawn Barham.
Yep.
In relation to Overshown, D. Winters, Shamar James, Curtis Robinson, Justin Barron are mentioned in this group as well.
Yeah. I think once again, Barham is a separation point. Barham is a gatekeeper, so to speak. Or you could say that Shamar James is that. Like James is the gatekeeper. Like he has the experience to where you have to be much better than him to be better than him because I got the experience. Like like James played a bunch of games last year. But then you have the just the actual skill. Just are you just better than him in general? So Shamar James right here is in the middle for me. I think Barham is ahead of him, right? So when you look at Curtis Robinson, Justin Barron, Langston Patterson, you can't vouch for any of those guys
right.
reps.
Right.
Because I would just say, well, Shamar James played more games than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shamar James played more games than Barham, but I think Barham's skill level far exceeds Shamar James. So if Barham can come into camp and just be better than Shamar James, that's the top three for me. You know what I'm saying? So Overshown is your number one guy because he's been here.
Okay, well, I was going to ask you about that.
Please.
I was going to ask you about Overshown.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of thinking that your number one guy is D. Winters.
Based on the film, I think Winters is your best guy.
Yeah.
But we in Cowboy land now. We in politic land now, and
see, I've
been here first.
Yeah.
Seniority, contract year. Overshown is their first guy. D. Winters' tape last year looked better than Overshown's tape last year.
See, that's where I would say that maybe Overshown is in trouble.
Overshown's recovering from the knee. Well, last
year
he didn't play great.
Yeah.
But if he's another offseason removed from it, will he be better?
Sure.
Those are the questions for him.
Mm-hmm.
D. Winters had some damn good tape last year.
Yeah.
Some damn good tape. So if you Jaishawn Barham, I really expect you to just hang around and just wait to see what happens because Overshown hadn't played the whole season yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you have to take into account for him. You know what I'm saying? And
Can he
stay healthy for the whole season?
Yeah.
And D. Winters starting and playing in playoff games and shit. You know what I mean? So his levels there. So I would say D is the first guy, but Overshown been here. But I don't think that's gonna keep him safe for long.
Okay. I was about to say, you don't like that, do you? I mean, and I say that is you're the fact that you're having to maybe
pigeonhole somebody into a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't prefer it, but that's how we get down to roster building.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why Revel and Bland get the first crack at being great. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been here.
But that bothers you, man. You hate that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I mean, you're like, well, don't
because
I'm not trying to hurt Overshown here.
Sure.
But do you have a guy that might just even being a rookie?
It's the same thing with Donovan Wilson and Kenneth Murray last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, change should have been happening.
Yeah.
Change, like, dog, we already out the playoffs. We look crazy as hell. The change might as well go ahead and get going. And it never made change, you know?
Right.
It's never about the best guy playing.
Right.
Or who the best dude is. Overshown, when healthy, I've seen him terrorize teams. I've seen him do it.
Yeah.
But we don't know what his health looks like.
Yeah.
Another knee injury removed from the last time I seen him terrorize somebody.
Yeah. Am I being too critical of Overshown right now?
Nah, man, Overshown gotta show us. He got to show. Now, I think the first time he came back from the knee injury and he was playing ridiculous, we gave him credit for it.
And it was hopeful, man. The hopium was like, he's going to come back. He's going to be ready. The defense is magically going to be better because of him.
We gave him all the credit. But this time when he came back off injury and he wasn't looking great, we had to say that too.
Yeah.
So now we like, all right, man, if you, I Mulligatter's client, if you fully recovered and you get back to what you playing like, then ain't no way Jaishawn Barham's a part of this conversation.
Right.
But if Overshown looked like he did at the end of last year, you have to talk about Barham.
Right.
I also think Barham's going to end up getting reps as your second team pass rush edge guy.
Mm-hmm.
When Gary and Ezraku come off the field, I can see a world where Barham and Lawrence go out there and rush on the edges.
Right.
I can see that world. Sam ain't old nothing.
Yeah. Look at the outside linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where, well, let me do this. How about this one? Well, let me do this one. The defensive line, tackles, and the guys that play the ends. not the outside linebackers.
Okay.
So I'm including Overton in the play the edge.
I got you.
But not be the rush guy.
I got you.
So that would be. You've got the guys. I mean, that would be your.
I got you. Big end, 4-eye guys.
Yes.
I got them ranked like this. I'll tell you after Bryan taps in with our good friends at WorldSprings.
Yeah, how about that, WorldSprings? And Voch, you and I always talk about our friends at WorldSprings because we do like them. And, we always say you're a big workout guy. And if you are if you're a big workout guy like Voch or a guy that doesn't work out at all like me, but you just want to go and, get older. Yeah, the body gets, I've been doing a lot of moving.
Yeah.
A lot of moving for a 62-year-old guy. I mean, moving boxes and heavy stuff. Shouldn't be doing it. I'm tired. I'm beat up. I'm tired. I'm beat up.
Your muscles sore.
They're really sore. And
you need to relax.
Yeah, I need to. I need to go see my friends at WorldSprings. And when you've moved a bunch of boxes all day, go to WorldSprings and head over there to worldsprings.com and use the code CGM for 30% off your soak reservation. It's a perfect spot to relax your muscles, reset your body, and get you ready for your next workout session or moving session. I finally got all the moving stuff done, so I should be good here. We'll also be giving away to one fan a post-draft recovery VIP giveaway, so that's coming around soon. So make sure you stay tuned for that. You can see right there the QR code. Click on that. Voch, I had someone reach out to me the other day. One of our fans said, I wish we had WorldSprings in Kansas City. And I was like, yeah, you need WorldSprings. You need a WorldSprings in your life. So again, hit the QR code there and give them a look.
Poor people in Kansas City, but if you're in the DFW, we got
you covered. And if you're coming in town,
you're
coming in town. And by the way, pro tip, scouting tip, make sure you go during the week.
During the week.
Weekend, they get really busy.
Monday
but you need to go. Whether if you go on the weekend, great. But if you go during the week, you might have that whole place to yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much, WorldSprings.
Thank you.
And thank y'all for going up there and getting your soak on. You feel me? Big end guys.
Yeah.
Uncle Jerry seen and believed that O's gonna be doing some Osa stuff. I say, Osa can do some Overton stuff, but it ain't the
pass rush, huh?
It ain't the other way around. Yeah. It ain't the other way around, Mr. Broaddus. As far as my big end guys go, Jonathan Bullard's gonna be one of them. Otito Ogbonnia is another one, and then there's LT Overton. Now, LT Overton's a 4th-round pick, Broaddus, and we just know how the Cowboys operate. It feels like he's gonna make the team.
How about starting?
I don't know if he's gonna start though, Broaddus.
Come on, man.
What you think Jonathan Bullard's here for?
You know what I need to do? This is now that I'm done watching college players. I need to sit down and watch Jonathan Bullard.
Jonathan Bullard was nice, Bryan, bro. And he's, 290? Yeah, 290 pounds. I think that's closer to what they're looking for out of their big end guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want a bigger guy. Overton's 270 or something?
He was 272 when we studied him, I believe.
I think after some peanut butter, maybe next
274,
year. 274. Yeah. I think next year. I think that's Overton's job next year. I think this year, it's all about maybe.
Is it asking too much for him to start?
To start?
Yeah.
It won't be asking a lot because we're not going to be a 4-eye ain't going to be on the field that much.
Sure.
20% of the snaps, maybe. I don't think he might get 15, 19 snaps a game. I don't think he's going to be there much. I think the job that he's going to have to play is important because I think they're going to lean on like run stopping first. But I also think Bullard does that job better than him right now.
So you would rank Bullard first, him second?
I think
Ogbonnia
third? I think Bullard's going to be first. Ogbonnia is interesting because he could play all the spots.
Yeah.
So I think he'll make the roster just based on I could play big end, 3-1-0, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
320 pounds.
Ogbonnia?
Yeah.
Big old boy. But he could also play big end for you. You know what I'm saying? So Overton, they're going to have to find a spot for him. He may not be active every week. He'll make the team, but I don't think he'll be active every week. Overton.
Why do I think there's a chance he might start?
Somebody get hurt, probably. Yeah, of course. Somebody can't play. If somebody else, like if Jonathan Bullard
that film just did not light you up, did it?
It didn't fit my eye. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't fit your eye because the lack of pass rush, or it didn't fit your eye because
I like nuance, and I like my football players put together already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to build the pieces. You know, I want the furniture store to bring it to me put together already, or you put it together in my living room.
Yeah, that's a key right there. If you have to put that stuff together, that's a problem.
Yeah, I'm not finna put together my.
No, I'm paying the extra 20, $50, whatever.
They expect you to build a Traeger, man. If you don't come put this Traeger together, man, that's a real story.
It is.
He just doesn't have it all together right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just think if you watch film on Bullard just he looks like a veteran. He puts together better right now. Overton, I don't think he's gonna play edge. I don't think he's gonna play a ton of 3-tech, but
man, you're scaring me right now.
No, it's fine. They Overton is strong, but he's inconsistent with it because his technique ain't always good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there are flashes. I'm not good with flashy guy. Flashy guy translates into sometimes guy for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not good with sometimes guy. You wasn't the biggest fan of the film neither.
No, I wasn't. But I started to think about the role that they might have for him.
Yeah, the role makes sense, yeah.
And I was kind of thinking, man, would they start him?
They can, but
you're thinking there's going to be a big learning curve there if they start him. You like, and I need to look at Bullard.
Well, look at Bullard.
I need to look
once
at
you
Bullard.
watch Bullard,
I'll have a better understanding of the player.
I just don't think Overton's better than him right now.
Okay,
that's all it is.
So that would be your third guy when you start to talk about it.
Let's just call him second. But Otito Ogbonnia has the ability to do it sometimes.
Sure.
But I think Bullard's going to be the first one out doing it.
All right.
If I had to guess.
Malachi Lawrence in the group of Gary, Maris Leofau, Isaiah Lamb, Donovan Ezeraku, James Houston, Sam Williams, and Tyrus Wheat. We would say back in the day, boy, that's a good group.
Yeah, back in the day, it'll seem that way. Yeah.
But right now, it's kind of like
we don't know.
We don't know.
We need to see guys. I'm really excited about Gary and Ezeraku. I don't think Gary's getting enough.
I agree with you about Gary. I think people are just. I think you talk about pigeonholing a guy.
Sure.
I think they're pigeonholing Gary a little bit.
They wanted Max Crosby, and they didn't get Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Rashan Gary on paper is better than what you had last year.
Yeah.
All the guys you had. He'll be your best edge guy. He'd be better than Clowney last year. You know what I'm saying? But cross that bridge whenever we get there. We ain't gonna touch on that now. But in this group, Bryan, Sam is the gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
Sam is the gatekeeper. If you're under Sam, you don't have a chance of making a game day roster.
Okay.
In my personal opinion. If you're over Sam, then you should be good to go. So right now, how I look at my outside guys, I'm looking at Gary, Ezeraku. I got Lawrence as the third guy.
Okay.
I got Malachi Lawrence as the third guy, but then I got James Houston as my fourth.
Okay.
So then, if you want Sam to be your fifth guy, I got everybody else after Sam. Maris, Isaiah Land, Tyrus Wheat behind Sam. But, it's interesting because, Tyrus Wheat, I think he played in, like, Detroit, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He looked nice in Detroit. Away from us.
Yeah.
The hell away from us. As soon as he leaves, he's making plays in Detroit. Him and Muhammad there. Yeah, Bryan. I'm gonna put those four guys over Sam, with Lawrence being the third, James Houston being the fourth, Ezeraku and Gary the first.
I'm getting a pattern here with you.
With Voch?
Yeah.
What you think?
You got the guys kind of on all these guys on the cusp.
The rookies?
Yeah.
Well, how about
on the cusp? I mean, I don't see anybody. You're like, this is a clear starter.
Well,
now you're going to get to one.
No.
You're going to get to one.
How about this? I think the Joneses did a good job making it that way.
Yeah.
I remember having this conversation on the draft show or whatever we was doing, but I felt like this for a long time, and my audience can
they can relate,
corroborate this a little bit. But I always feel like if your rookie got to start, you were just terrible at that position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
didn't you feel like they were terrible at some of these positions last year?
You
felt they were terrible at linebacker. You were adamant about that.
They were terrible at linebacker. But it's like if you draft Malachi Lawrence, right? And Malachi Lawrence immediately starts for you, then your edge room ain't great.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you draft, I don't want to hear all this just because he's a first round player.
He's got to play.
He got to start.
Yeah.
He could play, but all this got to start stuff, that just means you wasn't good. And this draft ain't the normal draft in terms of first round grades. So it's
they weren't good.
So Bryan, watch this. Think about the Bengals, right?
Yeah.
The rumor was they were going to draft Peter Woods at 10.
Yeah, that was yeah.
So watch this. Peter Woods would start for them next to Jonathan Allen.
Right.
I feel you. The Bengals have Dexter Lawrence now.
Right.
And Jonathan Allen.
Right.
So watch this. If the Bengals are now forced to draft Peter Woods, does Peter Woods start over Dexter Lawrence?
No.
The answer is hell no.
No.
Hell no. It's good to have Peter Woods on your team.
Right.
But if he's starting over one of your veteran players weren't good.
Right.
I like the fact that we got an edge and we're not counting on him to be great day one. Come on in, fella. But we got guys in front of you.
Yeah.
And we're comfortable with Gary and Ezraku to a point to where you ain't even got to start, but it's good.
Is there a chance that he's better than Ezraku?
Could be.
That Ezraku is just a really good run defender that never really gets back to what he was at Boston College as a pass rusher?
I think he'll figure it out as a pass rusher because I think Donovan Ezraku knows how to pass rush. I
do too. I just don't know what happened to him last year.
What I think about pass rushers is if you know how to put pass rush together, but the athleticism separates you. Think about how I talk about O-line, right? Mm-hmm. The power is the equalizer for me.
Right.
So if your technique bad, but you got power, you can hide the fact that your technique bad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If your technique is perfect, then of course you ain't got to be as strong. But what if you're strong and you're technical? That makes you a top tier offensive lineman at that point. True. So when we go into pass rush, right? Donovan Ezraku athletically will never be as athletic as Malachi Lawrence. Never be. Mm-hmm. But Malachi can evolve as a hand fighter. Right. He already is.
Right.
Malachi already is a really good hand fighter right now. Mm-hmm. So where Malachi got the advantage over Donovan Ezraku is my athleticism, burst, and explosion. So Ezraku may be better now. I don't think Malachi is that far behind him because he got the nuance and the athleticism.
Oh, it scares me, man.
Yeah, of course.
And I love Malachi Lawrence. Mm-hmm. But I also loved, and I'm not throwing dirt on Donovan Ezraku by any means. Mm-mm. But man, I saw some of the same player. Mm. You know,
you saw some of Donovan Ezraku.
Well, I saw Lawrence. Yeah, the way they get to the quarterback and
I'll tell you what, Donovan Ezraku had 4 sacks last year.
I think I'm being too critical of him just because I thought he was going to get 6 to 8.
I think that's what a rookie year is, though.
Yeah, it is for these edges, unless you're. I think it's Pierce had double-digit sacks this year.
I think we would all push somebody we love off a damn bridge to get 12 sacks out of a rookie.
Oh yeah,
year one.
Maybe my expectations were really high.
Yeah,
for Donovan Ezraku.
Donovan Ezraku had a similar season as Carter from the Giants.
Yeah.
Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Like I got a bunch of pressures I just didn't finish well.
Right.
So that would lead me to believe that he'll eventually catch up to it.
Sure.
But then I wonder what do those sack numbers look like for Ezraku if the other team got to throw the ball a little bit. If they're not just killing the clock.
Fair.
If the Cowboys offense can actually keep somebody on the field and like get ahead because the defense, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If the Cowboys actually play with a lead, Donovan Ezraku may have had 7 sacks. But we don't know. We don't know.
Caleb Downs.
I think Caleb Downs shoots right into the lineup somewhere. Will McClay was on like DLLS or something.
Yeah, he was.
And it was like, yeah, man, what's all the roles that you got for Caleb Downs now? And Will say, hey, man, we figuring it out right now.
Yeah.
Figuring it out right now. Once again, I like the idea that he don't have all the – because you could just get at the Jalen Thompson right now.
Sure.
There's a veteran in place just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody stopping Caleb Downs from getting on the field.
Is he your best?
That I'm not sure.
Secondary player?
That I'm not sure. It'll be foolish of me to not
Oh, be foolish. That's what we do. That's what we have fun doing here.
We be foolish, but I think it'll be foolish to just underestimate Jalen Thompson in that way.
I think Jalen Thompson's really good.
Jalen Thompson's really good, and he's a veteran. He's done it before.
Yeah.
So I would feel more – people watching our highlights confused because I just said Downs was Hall of Famer last week. So actually, you said it, but they put it on my name. But
no, I didn't say it. It was Woolchuck.
Woolchuck said it. Woolchuck said it.
Woolchuck said
but they put it on my name.
He was subbing for me that day.
Yeah. I think –
how'd you get him to say that, by the way?
It's just, hey man, they pay me the big bucks for a reason, Brian. I don't know how I got out of it, but I got it. But I think I would be a fool to assume that he'll just come in day one better than Jalen Thompson.
Yeah.
Now, if he comes out and shows us that he's better than Jalen Thompson, then your secondary better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know that Downs is a guy to where, like PJ Locke will come off the field to keep Downs on it.
Yeah.
I even think Malik Hooker's going to have to come off the field to keep Downs on it sometimes.
I'm really interested. You know me. I have this terrible crusade to get rid of Malik Hooker.
Hey, time's coming. It's going to happen.
And play me this game. Mm-hmm. In what range does Downs fall in as one of your best defensive players without even playing a snap? Just if you were speculating.
On this roster here?
On this roster right here.
Where does he rank amongst all the secondary players without
all the defensive players?
All the defensive players?
All the defensive players.
Downs would not be better than Quinnen.
Okay.
I can be fair and say Rashan Gary.
Ooh.
It'll be fair to say Deron Bland. It'll just be fair to say that.
So you're thinking he's probably your third best defensive player overall.
I think it'll be fair to put Jalen Thompson over. We just talking about rookie year.
We're just talking about, yeah.
I think it's fair to put Jalen Thompson over him.
Okay, now we're up to 4.
I think that's
D Winners.
That's what I'll say. So
without playing a snap, he's your 6th best defensive player.
Let me run this down. Kenny, Quinnen, Gary, Winters, Bland, Thompson.
Oh, he's 7th best player.
So here are the matchups, right? Caleb Downs or Overshown.
Yeah.
I think Overshown got a game versus the Eagles. He had like 10 tackles, a pass deflection.
He did. It was like
that's some hellified shit to do.
Yeah.
I think healthy Overshown, I think is fair as well.
Okay.
So we at like 8 right now. I would say that he's better than Hooker. Would you say that he's better than Durant?
Yes.
And look, I like Durant.
I do too.
I like Durant.
I do too.
I'm trying to be a little fair. He's better than Otito.
See, it's funny. I asked this question to Jeff Kavanaugh.
Is he better than Donovan Ezeraku?
Yeah.
I think it's...
yeah. I think he is.
Better than Ezeraku?
Yeah, without playing it down. Yeah.
I think Downs is nice. I think his first year, it only makes sense to be fair and have him in that 7, 8.
Yeah,
9.
you could have put him right behind Quinnen Williams.
Right behind Quinnen Williams?
No, you could have.
You could have.
You could have.
As the second best player?
I guarantee you.
Because I think Quinn is the best player on this defense.
Okay, but I guarantee you that, folks, I'm pointing to you out there.
Okay.
Pointing to you guys out there.
I like that.
I'm saying this. If you asked Joe from Flower Mound, who put Downs into relation to how he fits on the defense as far as his ranking without even playing it down,
sure,
Joe and Flower Mound or Betty and Bertelson would tell you that Downs is probably the second best player on the defense without playing it down.
I don't want to be that irresponsible. Joe from Flower Mound could be as irresponsible as he want to be.
Sure.
I don't want to be that irresponsible. Jalen Thompson is one of the. That's like saying, like, look, Quinnen Williams by the PFF numbers was the best defensive tackle in the league last year.
Right.
Jalen Thompson was top 10.
Yeah.
If Downs is better than Thompson, he'll have to be a top 9 best safety in the league.
Right.
I think that's hefty for a rookie that ain't never played. So I think it's fair. If you're a veteran that's had a humongous game before, I'll tend to put you over them. Yeah. So for me, that's Quinnen, Kenny, Jalen Thompson, Overshown, D Winters. Right. I think 6 is as high as I can go for Downs.
Without playing a snap.
That's as high as I can go.
Without playing a snap is as high as you can go.
And Deron Bland broke the damn pick 6 record. So in real life,
yeah,
a Downs is 7 at the most for me. Anywhere between 7 and 11, I'll take Downs being there.
Okay, let's forecast ahead.
Downs better than Jonathan Bullard and Otito.
Okay. Forecast ahead. As we speak here, 1st of May.
Okay.
You have him say he's your 6th or 7th best player.
Yep.
January 1st.
Next year.
I
think it'll only be fair because I do think year 2 Downs is going to be stupid good.
Okay.
So let's go May 27th.
May 27th.
He got to be top 3 at that point.
Okay.
I would say by next year, he'll be top 3 at that point.
Is there any chance that he is the best player on your team?
I think Quentin Williams is so good. So good. Quentin Williams went number 3 in his own damn draft.
Yeah.
So let's not play around.
No, I like what you did.
I would say in a long
I would think fan base though,
yeah.
They see how poor this defense played last year, and they're thinking that he's probably the 2nd best player on this defense.
Downs would have to be the best safety in the league to be in a conversation with the best defense tackle in the league. I think that's just fair. I think that's real. You know what I mean? Fantastic question, though, Mr. Broaddus. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us, for just being around and not missing shows, commenting and all that. Hey, we would love to know what y'all think. Where do y'all have Caleb Downs versus the rest of the defense there? What's it going to look like this year? And where would you rank them next year after a year of experience or whatnot? Brian's going to read all the comments. I might read 3 or 4 of them. But we are interested to hear what you have to say about this because I think that's an interesting conversation about Downs and them. Thank you, WorldSprings. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We love you to pieces. Y'all go and tap in with them. Rewind, hit that QR code, go to WorldSprings, and use our code and all that. We appreciate y'all. Keep on relaxing over there. CrownGlobeMedia.com is where you find everything. That's our website. Go and get you some garments with our logos on there. I love that Doing All Right hoodie you got on, Mr. Broaddus, with your hot boy pants. And and our socials are up there as well. That's Crown Globe Media. And I'm Voch Lombardi. We'll catch y'all next week. Crown.